Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne Podcast. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas, here to bring you a hot topic your way on this fine Friday. And if you guys read Instagram, you're a huge wrestling fan, you know exactly what the hell the King's going to be talking about. This Friday's hot topic, guys, is in honor of the greatest of all time. If you're a big WWE fan, you know it's a big deal of what's going down this Saturday. Particular Saturday night main events WWE show. It's John Cena's final match ever. He's retiring. He's gonna have one more match. He's gonna fight Gunther. It's on Saturday at 8 o'clock, and there's gonna be a whole show. It's gonna be 2 hours long and whatever. So I thought, in honor, let me do a hot topic theme episode because of John Cena. He's involved in this. You guys know that. I know a lot of people, if you guys are huge fans, you always watch it wondering if some of these wrestlers jump ship, what are they going to do? In most particular cases, to become actors. In most cases, movie actors, huge, big ones. And I think in the world of movies and TV entertainment, or wrestlers who jump ship to become actors, I think there's three candidates that I've personally picked that I would say are successful and are well known for their wrestling careers and even their acting chops. I'm not going to say they're Oscar caliber actors, but they're actors that, they're participated in films or TV series that brought joy to our faces. And for the most part, they did a pretty damn good job. The three particular actors, guys, / wrestlers that I'm going to basically decide who is the best actor or WWE wrestler turned actor are as follows. The number one contender, of course, is John Cena. That's why we're doing this. So John Cena is here. Then you got Dave Bautista, the Animal, to all you WWE fans. He's best well known for Drax. John Cena, I think his most well known role is, of course, Peacemaker. Okay, TV series and from the film, but more of the TV series. And of course, you can't forget Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Okay, well known for being the Scorpion King. For me, I think what his breakout role for me personally, I think was Ballers, when he did that TV series with being a sports agent and stuff like that. And yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna go through all their movies and stuff like that, and then make my decision at the end. But we can go through. I'm going to go through every single wrestler quickly. I'm going to give you maybe their breakout film, what they're known for the best part, and then generally like a list of some of their films, which ones I like, which ones I didn't like, which ones more successful based on that, box office numbers and all that. Like box office draw and all that stuff. Okay. So anyways, I don't want to start rambling, but that's the three candidates: John Cena, Dave Bautista, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Okay, guys, we're going to start off with Mr. John Cena. Since this is really because of him, we're going to start off. So John Cena, like I said, the role that all you guys will know him for, if you didn't know he was a wrestler, is the Peacemaker. He played Chris on the DCU/DCEU's character, the Peacemaker, who showed up in the film The Suicide Squad, and 2 seasons on HBO Max, okay? Critically acclaimed, beloved, amazing series. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check that out. If anything from John Cena's stuff, that. His first film role was The Marine in 2006, made with WWE money, and yeah, robotic. If you see how he is in that role compared to Peacemaker, night and freaking day. But it got his foot in the door. He got the acting bug, and now he's going to be retiring from wrestling and is going to be joining the world of TV and movie entertainment till I guess he passes away or whatever. Some of the films, guys, that you guys will know him from, of course, The Marine. You have him from Ricky Stenicki, Jackpot, Fast and the Furious films, Heads of State, Trainwreck, Daddy's Home 1 and 2, Blockers, Bumblebee, The Suicide Squad, Free Guy, I guess, or Freelance, Argyle, and Vacation Friends. He tends to do a lot of comedies, guys. From all those films, will you know anything really? For me, I think there's maybe 2 or 3. You'll know him from Trainwreck, Bumblebee because it's a Transformer film, Suicide Squad, and Blockers. He tends to do a lot of comedies or romantic comedies. Not huge roles, maybe like supporting roles and stuff like that. He's only started to do a few leading roles now, like big, like Peacemaker. He's the #1 guy, and he still show. He's amazing. He makes the show. Let's just say that. Next up, Dave Bautista, known as the Animal. WWE fans know this. He's well known for Drax. He plays Drax, Guardians of the Galaxy, MCU films. Awesome comedy. Wow. Like, if you don't know Bautista from playing Drax, then I don't know what to tell you guys. I think his first film, guys, if I can read this, was called Relative Strangers. He plays a wrestler in it. It was a small role, and I'm like, whatever. Came back 2006, or was released, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Some of the movies that he's played in, and this is where he, I think, is a leading candidate to be #1 in my books. Dune 1 and 2. Glass Onion. Spectre. He played in the Ip Man Legacy. He played in the Lost of Lands. Afterburn. Trap House. He even was a bad guy in Smallville. The Man with the Iron Fist. Riddick. Guardians of the Galaxy, you guys know. Hotel Artemis. Stuber. The Avenger films. Who else did he play in? I want to see what else. Army of Thieves, Army of the Dead, Knock at the Cabin. So he's kind of like dabbled his feet in action films, horror, comedy, everything across the board. There's quite a few, like key. Oh, even what do you call it? Blade Runner 2049. Good in that one as well. But the roles that he takes are all over the place. John Cena, like I said, he's just probably the new guy on scene of anybody. But Bautista, I think he has a good filmography compared to John Cena. So I'm putting him right there right now. Now, the only person who can dethrone Bautista and his success is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Yes, he's charismatic. He started before everybody else. The big movie for him, guys, like I told you, is Ballers. 2 of my favorite films he started, Snitch and Faster. I think both are phenomenal. His first film was, of course, The Mummy Returns. Probably one of my favorite films of all time, minus the computer graphic fiasco at the end. But anyways, he's played in G.I. Joe Retaliation, which he tanked the G.I. Joe franchise. Black Adam, Jumanji, which is good. Journey to the Center of the Earth, Baywatch, The Smashing Machine, which he just recently did, more dramatic role. Moana, 1 and 2, The Voice, and then I don't know if he's going to do the live action. Red 1, Fast and the Furious, Jungle Cruise, Free Guy, Fighting with My Family, he had a little cameo. Skyscraper, Walking Tall, Hercules, San Andreas, Pain and Gain, Empire State, Snitch, Faster, The Other Guys, Tooth Fairy, Get Smart, The Game Plan. What else did he do? Gridiron Gang. What is the other one here? Something Cool. I can't even read my own damn writing. The Rundown. One of my favorites, like one of his first films that he, like, I think after he did The Mummy and stuff, was still one of my favorites way back when. But for the most part, successful hits. I think if you do a generalized thing, The Rock has done about the same different kind of film roles as Bautista. Bautista has maybe more well-known characters he's played in films as opposed to The Rock. But The Rock's blockbuster numbers, crazy bonkers, phenomenal. Like a lot of his movies do very, very well. Bautista, like I said, the other ones are like he's well known for, but they're not like blockbusters. John Cena, like I said, besides Peacemaker, that kind of like what you associate John Cena with more than anything. Bautista, of course, it's going to be Drax, but he's still known for for Dune, Spectre, the villain, Blade Runner, in Riddick, the big guy, the Man with the Iron Fist. Like, he's played in so many different ones that you know him, but not particularly more than Drax, okay? So based on Drax and Peacemaker, those are the 2 guys. The Rock, he hasn't really had a big role like that. And even Black Adam was a one and done, as a superhero thing. most thing you might like him in Hobbs and Shaw, even, I forgot about that one. The Fast and the Furious films. The Scorpion King, which, whatever. But other than that, like, he's played in these little films here and there that's not a particular character. And basically, guys, with The Rock, I feel that it's The Rock as that character in that film. Like, besides the Smashing Machine, which apparently I haven't seen yet, but he's unrecognizable. You don't even know it's The Rock because his mannerisms are a little bit different. But it's like always The Rock playing himself in that role, you know? John Cena was kind of like the same thing until he found the Peacemaker, but that's him. Like, it's so opposite than what he is in real life, but that's him. Bautista, like I said, he's like a chameleon, man. He goes into any role and whatever. Drax is one of the things, but even in Guardians of the Galaxy, as much as that was a big role for him, or big character, he didn't have a lot of parts or say in it. Like, he was kind of like a B character, but when he was on screen, he stole it. Some cases, you know, with the jokes and stuff, like, it's memorable. But nothing to say, oh my God, that's he should be known for that. But he hasn't really had anything that he's kind of whatever, like, you know him from that. But, you know, he's played some big muscle, hired help, whatever. Hopefully he'll get a role that he'll like and sink his teeth to and get into a franchise, you know. But if I was going to base who's the best actor on money, blockbuster success, it's going to be The Rock. Acting chops, I'm going to have to say Dave Bautista. TV-wise, it's going to be John Cena. So if I was going to take the most successful part of each wrestler overall and as a package, if I was going to say, okay, if I'm making this amazing film that it have to have action, it'll have to have some physicality, it'll have to have some drama, some acting, some, you know, charisma, some of everything, and some box office draw, it's going to have to be The Rock in that sense. But personally, if I had to pick from the three, I'm picking Dave Bautista. Like, that's my pick. Second will be The Rock, and then third will be John Cena. But right now, the hottest of the three is John Cena by far. Peacemaker, awesome. Like, that's one that I can tell you guys, go watch. For me to recommend something besides the Guardians of the Galaxy, which that wasn't even a big deal for me to tell you to watch something of Bautista, there isn't for me to say. The Rock, same deal. Like, he was in The Mummy Returns, big deal. He was in the Fast films, okay, that's probably the highlight part. But even then, he wasn't like the main guy unless he was Hobbs and Shaw in the Hobbs and Shaw film, and even that wasn't whatever, right? You know, but on a single character or whatever, John Cena is like miles ahead. But officially, Dave Bautista is my WWE best wrestler turned actor pick. You guys can go in the comment section below, let the king know, did I make the right choice or whatever. I get John Cena is the greatest of all time in the wrestling ring, 100% hands down. He's the most improved and the hottest star right now. But overall, filmography, some money and all this stuff, I'm going to pick Dave Bautista. So there you go, guys. That's my official Movie Throne Podcast, episode number 89, Best WWE Wrestler turned Actor podcast video. I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other videos. You name it, to find. And don't forget, guys, jump over to the Anime Throne for a new review. That channel's turning up. We're going to be dropping 3 episodes or 3 video reviews, I can't even speak, this month, and then officially starting in February. But go check that out. Subscribe. Thank you to all the 366 of you who have done that. There's going to be anime stuff coming your way. Recommend some stuff for the king to watch. Just stick around. I haven't seen a lot of the stuff I'm reviewing, so it's going to be hilarious on your part because you're going to see the reaction, honest reactions and opinions of my thing. I don't even know if these things are popular or whatever. I saw something that's new. It's on Netflix or whatever, and a lot of people are watching it. So the king's going to jump on and on the bandwagon and watch a lot of these things, and at the same time revisit some other ones that I heard that it's been good that I missed out on all these years. You know, it has been 20 years since the king watched anything proper. Either way, go check out the Anime Throne YouTube channel. Subscribe, follow us there. New videos coming your way, at least 3 your way the next 3 weeks. And then officially, we're back in February. And of course, stick around for the movie throne. There's going to be a whole bunch of cool stuff coming your way. This Sunday, you guys going to be getting Knives Out Part 3, a.k.a. Wake Up Dead Man. That dropped literally today as I'm shooting this video. So there's going to be a Knives Out discussion of all 3 films and an official review on the new film. And I'll tell you guys exactly. Do I like it? Do I hate it? Where does it stand with the other 2? Tune in this Sunday. And of course, there'll be other cool stuff dropping the following week as well. We'll announce that on Instagram. You guys know the drill. So be the hell good. Stay off the King's Throne. And I'll see you guys where? Right here on YouTube land.